Note: Late Nighter generally posts Late Night Live plus 7 monthly ratings on a 7 business day delay, which is how they are released by Nielsen. June's late night ratings offered a mixed picture highlighted by demo surges for ABC and Comedy Central, modest drops for NBC's legacy players, and continued dominance at PM for Fox News' Gutfeld. At 11:35 p.m., CBS's The Late Show with Stephen Colbert again led in total viewers, averaging 2.32 million across 15 first-run episodes, a 4% dip from May. ABC's Jimmy Kimmel Live followed with 1.78 million viewers, up 2, while NBC's The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon slipped 7% to 1.14 million, giving up the modest gains the show posted in May. The 18-49 demo told a different story, with ABC's late night lineup benefiting from the network's primetime coverage of the NBA Finals across 5 different weeknights to win the month. All told, Kimmel surged 54% month-over-month to 284,000 viewers, his strongest showing since last June. Over on CBS, Colbert's demo ratings dipped 6% to 194,000, while Fallon's also continued to decline, down 6% to 150,000. Comedy Central's The Daily Show saw solid growth in both key metrics, climbing 8% in total viewers to 1.04 million and 14% in the demo opening parenthesis to 16000 closing parenthesis. At 12:37 a.m., NBC's Late Night with Seth Meyers retained the lead in total viewers, 885,000, despite a 2% drop. Nightline was the standout in the demo, up 41% to 133,000 viewers, while the final 8 broadcasts of CBS's After Midnight underwhelmed, with the show dropping 7% in total viewers and 18% in the demo. A TPM, Gutfeld continued to dominate with 3.36 million viewers, up 5% from May, and a 20% increase in the demo to 259,000. Bravo's Watch What Happens Live declined sharply in the demo, down 29% to 70,000, while total viewers fell 11. Complete ratings charts for June 2025 follow below. Note: monthly ratings averages include only first-run episodes. Time period listed is most common airtime for show. New York, NY, August 11, 2025. Late Nighters latest live plus 7 monthly ratings for June 2025, released with the standard 7 business day delay per Nielsen's schedule, reveal a dynamic landscape for late-night television. The data showcases significant demographic gains for ABC and Comedy Central, modest declines for NBC's legacy programs, and continued dominance by Fox News' Gutfeld in the earlier PM slot, with viewership patterns reflecting both seasonal trends and the impact of primetime lead-ins. June's numbers offer insights into the evolving preferences of late-night audiences. 11:35 p.m. slot. Colbert maintains lead. Kimmel surges in demo in the competitive 11:35 p.m. slot. CBS's The Late Show with Stephen Colbert continued to lead in total viewers, averaging 2.32 million across 15 first-run episodes. However, this marked a 4% decline from May's figures, suggesting a slight softening in its broad audience appeal. ABC's Jimmy Kimmel Live followed with 1.78 million viewers, a 2% increase month-over-month, signaling steady growth. NBC's The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, however, saw a 7% drop to 1.14 million viewers, erasing the modest gains it achieved in May. The 18-49 demographic, a key metric for advertisers, painted a different picture. Boosted by ABC's primetime coverage of the NBA Finals across 5 weeknights, Jimmy Kimmel Live surged 54% to 284,000 viewers in the demo, its strongest performance since June 2024. This significant uptick underscores the impact of high-profile sports lead-ins on late-night viewership. In contrast, The Late Show dipped 6% to 194,000 in the demo, while The Tonight Show also fell 6% to 150,000, reflecting challenges in capturing younger viewers. Comedy Central's The Daily Show sees robust growth. Comedy Central's The Daily Show posted notable gains in June, climbing 8% in total viewers to 1.04 million and 14% in the 18-49 demo to 216,000. The show's growth in both metrics highlights its appeal to a younger, politically engaged audience, particularly as it continues to navigate its post-host transition with a rotating roster of correspondents. This performance positions The Daily Show as a strong contender in the 11:35 p.m. slot, closing the gap with its network competitors. 12:37 a.m. slot, Myers holds steady. Nightline shines in demo in the later 12:37 a.m. slot. NBC's Late Night with Seth Meyers maintained its lead in total viewers with 885,000, despite a slight 2% decline from May. The show's consistent performance reflects its loyal audience base, though it faces growing competition. ABC's Nightline emerged as a standout in the demo, surging 41% to 133,000 viewers, capitalizing on its news-driven format and synergy with ABC's primetime programming. Meanwhile, CBS's After Midnight struggled in its final 8 broadcasts of the season, dropping 7% in total viewers and 18% in the demo, signaling challenges in maintaining momentum for the new entry. Gutfeld continues to dominate at PM. Fox News' Gutfeld solidified its position as a late-night juggernaut, averaging 3.36 million viewers, a 5% increase from May. The show also saw a 20% surge in the 18-49 demo to 259,000, reinforcing its appeal across both broad and younger audiences. The program's blend of humor and political commentary continues to resonate, particularly in the earlier time slot, where it faces less direct competition from traditional late-night talk shows. In contrast, Bravo's Watch What Happens Live experienced a sharp decline, with the 18-49 demo falling 29% to 70,000 and total viewers dropping 11%. The dip suggests challenges in retaining its niche audience, particularly as late-night viewing habits shift toward on-demand and streaming platforms. Broader trends and analysis. June's ratings reflect the ongoing influence of external factors, such as primetime lead-ins and seasonal programming, on late-night performance. ABC's gains, driven by the NBA Finals, highlight the importance of network synergy, while Gutfeld's dominance at PM underscores the appeal of non-traditional late-night formats. Meanwhile, NBC's legacy shows face increasing pressure to innovate as younger viewers gravitate toward alternatives like The Daily Show and streaming content. The declines for After Midnight and Watch What Happens Live raise questions about the sustainability of newer or niche formats in the crowded late-night space. As audiences increasingly fragment across linear TV, streaming, and social media clips, networks may need to adapt their strategies to retain relevance. Looking ahead, as summer progresses, late-night shows will likely face additional challenges, from encore-heavy schedules and competition from major events, such as the upcoming Olympics coverage. The performance of Jimmy Kimmel Live in June suggests that strategic primetime tie-ins can drive significant demo gains, a tactic other networks may seek to emulate. Meanwhile, Gutfeld's continued strength at PM positions it as a unique player in the late-night ecosystem, potentially reshaping how networks approach early late-night programming. Complete ratings charts for June 2025 are available below. All figures reflect first-run episodes only, with time periods representing the most common airtime for each show. New York, NY August 11, 2025 Latiniders Live +7 monthly ratings for June 2025, released on Nielsen's standard 7 business day delay, paint a vivid picture of a late-night television landscape in flux. The data reveals a mix of standout performances driven by primetime synergies and unique programming formats alongside challenges for legacy shows grappling with evolving viewer preferences. With significant demo gains for ABC and Comedy Central, modest declines for NBC's stalwarts, and continued dominance by Fox News' Gutfeld. At PM, June's numbers underscore the complexities of capturing audiences in an increasingly fragmented media environment. 11:35 p.m. slot, Colbert leads, Kimmel capitalizes on NBA Finals in the flagship 11:35 p.m. slot. CBS's The Late Show with Stephen Colbert maintained its grip on total viewership, averaging 2.32 million viewers across 15 first-run episodes. This figure, however, reflects a 4% decline from May, suggesting a slight erosion in its broad audience base, possibly due to seasonal viewing dips or competition from streaming platforms. ABC's Jimmy Kimmel Live followed with 1.78 million viewers, a 2% uptick month-over-month, signaling resilience in its appeal. Meanwhile, NBC's The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon faced a steeper 7% drop to 1.14 million viewers, reversing gains from May and highlighting ongoing challenges in retaining its audience. The 18-49 demographic, a critical metric for advertisers, told a more dynamic story. ABC's late-night lineup reaped the benefits of the network's primetime NBA Finals coverage, which aired across 5 weeknights in June. Jimmy Kimmel Live surged 54% to 284,000 viewers in the demo, marking its strongest performance since June 2024. This leap underscores the power of high-profile lead-ins to boost late-night numbers, particularly among younger viewers. In contrast, The Late Show saw a 6% dip to 194,000 in the demo, while The Tonight Show also declined 6% to 150,000, reflecting struggles to compete with ABC's sports-driven momentum. Comedy Central's The Daily Show emerged as a bright spot, climbing 8% in total viewers to 1.04 million and 14% in the 18-49 demo to 216,000. The show's growth, fueled by its topical humor and rotating correspondent format, positions it as a formidable player in the 11:35 p.m. slot, appealing to a younger, politically engaged audience. This performance narrows the gap with its network competitors and suggests The Daily Show is carving out a distinct niche in the late-night ecosystem. 12:37 a.m. slot. Myers holds firm. Nightline shines in the later 12:37 a.m. slot. NBC's Late Night, with Seth Meyers retained its lead in total viewers with 885,000. Despite a modest 2% decline from May, the show's consistent performance reflects its loyal fanbase, bolstered by Meyers' sharp wit and digital-friendly segments that resonate on platforms like YouTube. ABC's Nightline stood out in the demo, surging 41% to 133,000 viewers, capitalizing on its news-driven format and synergy with ABC's primetime programming. However, CBS's After Midnight struggled in its final 8 broadcasts of the season, dropping 7% in total viewers and 18% in the demo. The newer show's challenges suggest difficulties in building a consistent audience in the competitive late slot.